2017, it has been a really crazy year for the Nintendo Switch. Upon its release, it has been one of the greatest consoles that I have probably ever experienced. I can play the console on my television whenever I'm at home. I can detach the Joy-Con controllers to play with, take it physically with me outside, on my way to work, maybe the skate park, or at school, going on holiday, or even using the toilet. Alright. Maybe I went a little bit too far on that, but trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. There's a few games that I have played, and honestly, I have really had fun with them and enjoyed them. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and many more. And honestly, it's been a really fun ride. It has been announced this year on July that a new family will be joining us additionally with the Nintendo Switch, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the Nintendo Switch Lite. Ain't that exciting, boys and girls? I looked at the advert, and don't get me wrong, it looks sick, but it brought a question mark on my head, and it left me wondering, what is so different to the Lite than the Switch? And what is it about this product? Is it unique? Is it different? Is there a special quality than the Switch that is going to make me want to buy this product? First of all, let's talk about the features of the Switch Lite, because it's new and it's fresh and it's bound to be interesting, right? First of all, I'll start off by saying that the Switch Lite is pretty much a handheld console and it costs $200. If you're from the UK, it'll cost you £160. Whoa, hang on. 160. When that came out, I paid 280 for that shit. Aw, come on, man. But on a real note, me personally speaking, I wouldn't really bother, considering that I already own a Switch. But anywho, let's carry on with this video. Let's start off by saying the pros of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Let's think of the Switch Lite as a PSP. It's smaller than the original, it's much easier to carry, it's manageable, it's convenient, so getting around the roads with the Switch is pretty much not too much of a big problem for you guys. The battery life on the Switch Lite lasts much longer than the original, as Nintendo has boosted its battery life from 3 to 7 hours. This means that you will never be high and dry when you want to play your games, because you'll be playing your games for a long time. I'll give him props on that one, that is pretty impressive. D-pads are included into the Switch Lite. It comes with a traditional D-pad on the left side of the original Switch's 4 directional buttons. This means that controls in gameplay will be much more easier since they won't require precise button presses. Now that we're done talking about the pros, let's talk about the cons as the means to having a Nintendo Switch Lite. As in every video game console, there are good and bad. You will need to check the disc cover to see if the video game supports the handheld console. Say for example, you go into Kex and you find a video game that you love and adore, and you find out that the game does not support the handheld console. What should you do then? I mean, I don't know for you, bro. I mean, I'm not really a doctor in video game consoles, but me personally speaking, I would still hang around with the Nintendo Switch original. Do you know why? Because the likelihood of the video game supporting the Switch original will be very high compared to the Switch Lite. It's quite unfortunate that Nintendo's new gaming system will not support any motion controls on its own. So because of that flaw, games that require motion need additional Joy-Con controllers, and knowing the Switch Lite is a handheld console, you're gonna have to pay for an additional Joy-Con controller. But if you do have a Switch, then more power to you, so that means you won't have to pay extra money for that. As expected from a handheld console, the device like a Game Boy or a 3DS will not come with wireless or wired casting capabilities. All I can say is sorry. All the features sound nice with the Nintendo Switch Lite, don't get me wrong, but to tell you the truth, I can play the Switch on my TV, I can bring it outside. Fair enough, it has the Joy-Con controllers on the side and it can be a bit irritating considering it is much more heavier, but at the same time, logically speaking, this kind of begs the question, is the Nintendo Switch Lite worth the money? And my answer to that is, I don't know. Actually, no, I do know, I just don't have the answer for you guys. Because I know the answers in my head, but I'm just making this video as for you guys to have a clear understanding of the pros and cons with the Switch Lite, and think of how you might want to go on about spending your money on the product. To sum everything up here, I'm going to conclude this video and tell you that I am not here to say, don't buy it. It's completely up to you. You are entitled to choose what you want to do, whether you want to buy the Switch Lite or whether you don't want to go through with it, and that's your choice. Don't let what I said in the video affect you from buying the product. Do you know what I mean? I can't be too quick to say that the Switch Lite is going to be terrible or it's not worth your money, when to be honest with you, it hasn't even got its full review yet. Who knows? Maybe it might have a good review, and maybe in the future I might want to buy the product. We have the Switch Lite due to be unreleased by the 20th of September, guys. And all I can say is, let's hope for the best. Now, a lot of people are going to have their opinions on this. If you want to speak your mind, that's not a problem. You can always leave your comments down the comment section. If you like this video, why don't you leave a good old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Nazonk460, over and out.